Right here, new tonight, renters who had their homes ruined by the Givaudan plant explosion in the Clifton neighborhood are finishing the move-out process, but they're still looking for their next home. It's been 3 weeks since the major blast, and many of them had to meet tomorrow's deadline to get their things out for the inspections. Isaiah Kim Martinez and chief photojournalist Philip Merrill are back near the site of the blast today.
Crews in hard hats flying a drone over the wreckage of that deadly Givaudan factory explosion. ESI, a consulting firm specializing in fire and explosion investigations, seen working on site not far from the townhomes now nearly vacant. For tenants who live just 50 feet from where the blast happened, these last 3 weeks have been incredibly long. Many of them are staying in hotels. Givaudan has extended many of their stays, but some tell me they just want to go home. One renter just across the railroad tracks crying while talking to me from her car, parked just outside her home of 4 years. A note on the front door from the property management company letting tenants know about inspections over the next 2 days.
We're missing work. We're having to move. It's really stressful, and like finances as far as all that goes, it's just like that's another thing that we have to worry about, like on top of everything else.
They were given a deadline to be moved out by Wednesday, along with $500 for meeting it.
If you're a renter, it's really difficult because there's not enough housing in Louisville to begin with.
Brian Stalker, who also talked to us in person weeks ago,
how heavy, how thick that tank was,
manages these units along Payne Street, hit by a sheet of metal from the tank that exploded.
As you know, rents are high right now, so they're not only losing money and having to move twice, but they're also having to pay more rent, put up another security deposit, go through another application process. Just something that maybe could financially help them, through that would be great.
I talked to Metro Councilman Andrew Owen, asking if he believes Givaudan has an adequate plan to help get folks into long-term housing.
At the end of the day, I think they're going to be liable for a lot of costs. And the more they did early, the better, as far as I was concerned. So honestly, I don't think the final determination will be made by the company. I think it'll be made by the courts, and that will be when this will end.
With 2 lawsuits already filed, he thinks the final answers will come within the court system. Isaiah Kim Martinez, WHAS 11 on your side.
Givaudan has set up 3 more days of office hours in person to answer any questions. That'll be tomorrow, December 4th, and then on December 11th, and again on December 18th. Those are all Wednesdays from 4 to 6 p.m. at night at the United Crescent Hill Ministries building on State Street. Neighbors are asked to bring their ID or any proof of address.